Hey guys, this is Stefan here, speaking to you, and I'm gonna make this a new series of stories that happen in my life. Sad, but they're true. Mad, evil, doesn't matter. All these are true, happen to me, and the first one we're gonna get to is when I went to the group home, pretty much when I was 12. I believe this one right here. Um, I think I took this picture in the group home. This happened 2013, so before this picture. All right. Now, my memory, which I hope making these videos help me remember more stuff about my past, because my memory is very vague at best about stuff. Like it skips about every few years, pretty much. So around three, one picture, four, nothing, nothing, the six, seven. Not like I can't remember everything or very little. Maybe like a, a day worth of memory from six to eight. No, six to nine. A day worth of memory, and another skip. A little bit more, a little bit more. Blah blah blah. So I went to the group home. A little bit more memory. I do remember. Yes, I was in there for 4 years. About give or take, maybe a few days or so. No, a few months, maybe a month or two, give or take. Don't remember exactly I got in or out. Been a few years. So we'll start in the beginning before I went to the group home and why I got there. I went to the group home because I was misbehaving and rude, lazy, and stuff like that, pretty much. But the only reason why, not the reason why I was lazy, but one of the main reasons is that, and I was in what's called a CPS. I was in CPS because I didn't get picked up from school. The cops came. They took me to the police station. They took me to CPS. I stayed there for around 5 to 11, just waiting there. And at the time, I didn't have no problem with sleeping, so I was getting really tired around like 10, 9, around there. I was getting really tired, but I didn't want to fall asleep, just in case something happened. So I a little bit around 11, no, 10, around 10 or 9. Uh, the CPS lady asked me, "Do I have anybody to live with?" So I said Gloria and my grandma, Gloria. I told her that, and they asked for the number, which I didn't know because it was really easy. So I told her. She looked them up for any criminal history and whatnot, so I can live with her. So I did. At 11, they dropped me off there, or they threw me there around 11, and that's why I'm in CPS. Or at the time I was. Now I'm 18, and I got out around 16, 15, 2016, I think. I got out, but I don't know what month. Now, you know the backstory and everything why I went in there. Let's get to the first day. The first day I was scared, a little bit, excited because new place, pretty weird. Excited. I believe at that around that time I had this is my disability around that time. I think it was uh, ADHD, ADD. I'm guessing because I know I have now, and taking a few things that the medicine caused that they gave me. ADD, PTSD, maybe a little anxiety, just a little. And what else did I have? Yeah, that's all. Those four things that I think I had. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I had it because I know the ADHD and ADD I had since I was born. My PTSD was maybe around when I was little, or it could have been when I was in a group home, or both. I haven't really marked down that point. So yeah, pretty much that's that. So on the first day, I was scared, excited, and so I went in my room. Actually, no, I went to the office, talked to the manager. They showed me my room. I unpacked, and I started meet people that was there. Pretty much, there was I don't remember all their names, but I believe there was one, two, three, four, 4 or 5 people that was there at the time. There was Wyatt, Joe, Joey. I don't remember like Joey or Wyatt. I don't even remember their name because they caused me a lot of problems at that during that time. There's 2 other kids. Yeah, there was only 4, including me. That was the 5th one. So 5 people altogether, including me. And I forgot the last 2, but the last 2 were the closest friends I had there at the time. But that's later. So I talked to everybody. I continued talking to the manager about the rules, chores, doing the laundry, dishes, and whatnot. My chore was I'm making a guess. I think it was either uh, tables. I think no, that was too easy. Sweeping. It was sweeping. I think I don't remember, but I'm guessing. Then that night, I had problems sleeping because my anxiety would kick in, the small amount that I had, and I don't believe I was taking pills at the time yet. Till like a few days later, a month later, I think I started taking. They took me to their medic, medical place to see what medicine I need. So after maybe 2 or 3 nights, I was getting really scared and having more and more anxiety. The kids weren't really that nice there either, except 2, but they weren't nice exactly at the beginning. One of them weren't, and the other ones were really nice to me. The second one were kind of like, not shy, but what the word? Enclosed. He only keeps to the people that he know, type of thing. So then maybe like a few months passed during that time when I started taking medicine, and I had problems like behavior problems still because I weren't used to doing my own laundry, chores, cleaning my room. I weren't used to any of that at all. I weren't used to it. Didn't know how to do it all that much. So I learned, and over time I got in trouble, got restrained, and about I believe 3 months, 2 or 3 months later, or yeah, around there, I got into school because that when school started again for everybody. So after all that, I at the time I was still 13. About no, I was still 12 or either 13. Could be either I just turned 13 or I was 12 by now. And for some reason, I can remember the group home a lot more, and not like great details. You know. So and then after that, uh, man, just got stuff on the back of my hand. I believe on the first day, I was fine. Didn't really have all that much problems. Made a few little things on the first day, and went home and don't remember the rest. A few days, a little while later, don't know how long, I got to visit my family again. They gave me visiting permission or whatever, so I had to travel. Oh yeah, it's in Delhi near Merced and Turlock. It's in between there, Delhi. Um, it's like 2 hours away, so I had every weekend. I believe, no, at the time, I think it was every other weekend, I believe, at the time. So they threw me there, 2 hours there, 2 hours back. So, and I got a visit for 1 hour. It was my grandma, my sister, and who else was it? Who else was it? It was my grandma, my sister, and maybe my little sister. I don't remember, but for sure my grandma, and my sister. Those two, yeah, just those two were visiting me, and don't remember what we talked about or what happened. So we did good, and I got a photo album at one point, and it was probably like I don't know 3 months after. So probably the second month when I got no, yeah, kind of don't have a memory of order. I'm gonna tell you how I remember it. So and then so I can't say exactly what month or how long I've been in Groupon before this happened. So I'm gonna making rough estimates on stuff. So then after that, I did good, got better, and during the nighttime, this is where I got my where I became depressed for a very long time, like to from 2013 ish to 2018, pretty much. I've been depressed from then to there. No, no, yeah. Just recently, I became undepressed. Just recently, about a few days ago, actually. Yeah, a few days ago, I became not as depressed. Like I'm better now, but I was depressed. I was depressed pretty bad. I didn't show it, and I mostly kept to myself about it. And the reason how I could control it really well is because in the group home, over time I could learn how to block off all my emotions, all of it, besides uh, anger. Haven't really controlled anger at that time. Now I can control mostly all my emotions most of the time. Most. Every once in a while, something will peek out or too much build up, and it showed pretty much. So over time, it slip, it comes out. So during that time, I was depressed, and I had a photo album. So I looked through it. Every night, I would cry myself to sleep for about a few months, a few. And it was more than one, but less than five. I would cry myself out every night. After a while, I stopped, got a little better. Didn't really look at the photo albums as much. Got an Xbox for Christmas. Got a TV. Brought it to the group home. And during that time, it became every weekend. No, during that time, it became uh, I could be able to spend a night at my grandma's, pretty much, where I am now. Um, so during that time, I got an Xbox for Christmas and a TV. I mean, the Xbox they bought, but the TV they had. It was one of those old TVs, a really big one like this. Yeah, and it was the Xbox 360, the slim version, this black one. And during that time, for about 2 3 years, no, from that point to when I left, all I did was stay in my room and play video games. The only time I left my room was to do my chores, clean my room. I didn't really, I mean, stop playing games. To clean my room, eat, snack. Sorry about that. I'm drinking some soda. Eat, snack, and just generally, they don't want me to be up there too long. So we're kind of like that. But most of the time, I would play my games. And that helped me out with my depression a little. And it didn't help all that much because I still have depression during that time because helped a decent amount where I could slowly learn how to control it. more and more. And the staff was really nice. Everybody there was nice. And at that point, all the kids except one was still in that group home with me. He left out on the second year. Yeah, second year he left when I was there. So at that point, I was the last one from that point in 2013. And I had probably at least 10, 20 new kids come and go. So I left. So I was the original one from that year that was left till 2016. So and then a while later, uh, um, after everybody left, and there were still kids coming in, so all the kids, new kids, came there. I wasn't the only one left in the group home altogether. There were more kids there now, and I continued playing my games, and my depression got worse and worse. And then about, I believe, the third year I was there, I got this medicine called methylphenidate, with 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 that really messed me up. It caused a lot of problems with my I and I continued taking that medicine from 2014, 15, somewhere around there, to 2018, even when I stopped, somewhere around there, 17 or 18 when I stopped, like late 17, early 18 when I stopped taking that medicine, or it could be early 18. When I stopped taking the medicine, I had but before that, when I was taking it, it was causing me to have a problem remembering, blacking out, kind of like not really blacking out. I can't really know if it's my memory that's disappearing and it feels like blacking out, or uh, somehow it felt like I was on autopilot, and then it'll go back to me autopilot and stuff like that. Go back and forth. It like kick on, kick off. So after that, I um, had okay, but before that, I had a visit with my dad. Before that, I was visiting him in the CPS place. We wrestled and stuff like that. We did all sorts of things uh, and stuff. We had fun. Sorry. And this is a little hard for me to talk about, but that one didn't tear up. Sometimes only one I tear up. So, and then after that, I believe I went home. No, my grandpa died. My great grandpa died 2015 before I got home. And I went to his funeral too. And a few months later, I got a new social worker. Got working a lot of them during the years, but I don't remember when or who they were. But this one, I don't know who they were. So the same day that they got all the paper, at least that's what I was told by them and a couple other people, the same day they got their paperwork, it took them that day when they did my paperwork, is when they got me out. That same day. I was told 3 days later. But on that day they gave it to me. I mean, he got it. He got me out on that same day. And so I got out. I was really excited. But I still had my depression at that time. And after I left, it went off and on. Every once in a while, I'll get depressed for a long period of time, and then undepressed for a short period of time. Maybe, I believe, it was like a week at the most. And for some reason, I get depressed again. So I'm making a video before if that happens again. So at least I can talk about it and have a video. So during the and then that's all for now, I guess. That's my whole Groupon experience, my memory, and hopefully it could get better over time and not worse. So If you like this video, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Bye bye.